Good morning, students. I'm blessing. I introduce myself to you. I am Professor Yilarie Mendonza, who is going to teach in this subject, English. In the model number 3 is a regular and irregular verb. The regular verbs in English are those that only need in addition of id to the present tense to follow their past tense. Example, I work, I worked. I walk, I walked. I jumped, I could, I cooked. In the irregular is a difference. The irregular verb, on the other hand, a different totality from the present structure, because when you need to write or speak in the past tense, you must memorize in that verse. In this word, speak in present, the change and in irregular verb is spoke. Drink and drank, eat and ate, both and both. The irregular verbs and regular is a difference. Regular is the change, said and said, make and made, go away, and regular verbs you only ate, ed, or the change the letter y and I, a, d. This is a small player. In this player, you have verb regular and irregular. Example, you touch a flight. If the flight is a flight. Okay, the shape, the letter Y, and adding I-A-D. Okay. The verb to be, the past simple tense. In the affirmative, the form is subject plus verb. The negative is subject plus auxiliary plus verb. In this case, the auxiliary is did. In negative is didn't, but did not. Okay, in the questions is auxiliary did plus subject plus verb. About the verb to be. The verb to be is regular. It a form different to verb to be is used a lot in English. Different from to verb to be is be is and are begin was were and been. In the past simple tense, the form correctly is was and were. The form used to depend on the subject. The subject should be were is was. Okay? In the subject you use the verb were. The he, should, it, you use the was, and we and they, you use the were. Use of the verb to be in the past is I use the crime, the time that is said or happened in the past, before now. Practice number 1. I was at a park yesterday. It was sunny. There were dogs in the park. They were happy. The quiz number one. Where was he yesterday? He was at the park. Who was the weather? The weather, it was a sunny. What animal were in the park? And there were ducks in the park. Where, who were the ducks feeling? They were happy. The practice number two and the quiz number two, the practice number three and quiz number three is the practice and the session class. In the model number four, expression of quantity and quality. The expression of quantity, we are use static quantity to talk about the quantity time. For example, I need 2 pineapples and half a kilo of rice. The expression of quantity that use uncomfortable nouns and plural comfortable nouns. The uncomfortable nouns is no added, is some, any, much, little, lot. In the plural comfortable is there are some, any, many, a few, lot, plenty, several amounts. We can use the expression with a noun to talk generally. The most people like chocolate, a little money is better than no money. We can use the without noun if the meaning is clear. For example, of the same people question, most say they like chocolate. Also, we use them with of the plus noun to be specific. Example, most of the people in the room were saints. I used a little of the money to buy the drink. Some. We use some before the plural and uncomfortable nouns. Although the quality is not important or not defined, using some apply a limit quantitative. We use a some in the interrogative sentence when we are offering or requesting, asking for something, and we are specific the answer to be yes. Any. We use any before the plural and uncomfortable nouns. Although the quantity is not important or not defined. Using any applied, unidentified, or unknown quantity or an unlimited entity. We use any specifically in interrogative and negative sentence. In the case of the interrogative sentence, we use an any when there is possibility that the answer will be negative. Many. In the many, we use many before plural comfortable nouns. We use a negative sentence and questions. We don't normally use many in affirmative sentence, but we can use too many or so many in affirmative sentence. And we use how many to ask about quantity. Much. We use a much before uncomfortable nouns We use it in a negative sentence and questions. We don't normally use much in affirmative sentence, but you can use too much or so much in affirmative sentence. We use how much to ask about quantity. A lot of, lots of, plenty of. We use a lot much or plenty before both plural, comfortable, and uncomfortable nouns. We normally use them in specific sentence. When you use a lot, or plenty, with a noun we need of. We usually leave out the noun after a lot, lots, and plenty with the noun is, or there is no following noun with no use of. And must always use a lot or less, including of at the end. However, we can use expression a lot or lots with of uh, at the end in the sentence. A few, a few. We are a few or few before the plural comfortable nouns in affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentence. A few men sound bold, no men enough, and is a positive in many but few men. Always no one to know enough and negative in many. And we use few with the plural countable nouns. They are used in formal contexts. Leader and leader. Use a leader or a leader before uncomfortable nouns in affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentence. A leader means some, but not many enough, and impossible in many, but like mean almost none. Not enough and is negative meaning. We use the letter with uncomfortable noun. They are used in formal contexts. Others. In others, you have a bit, several, both, all, a most. A bit of you use before comfortable nouns and affirmative and negative and interrogative sentence. Several plus of them plus plural noun tell about some the people or thing in a group. We have both. We have plural noun to talk about two peoples or things. We use all with a plural noun to talk about all the people or things in the group. We use must plus of the plus plural noun to talk about the major of the people or teams in a group. Others. We use a not any or no or none before uncomfortable and comfortable nouns. We use none in a short answer. We put enough before a noun, but after an adjective. Article. The article identify is and are used before the singular comfortable nouns. A is used before a singular noun begin with a consonant. A cat, a bike, and used before the singular noun begin a vowel. An elephant, an umbrella. And the article the use before singular or plural noun when the noun is specific or particular. I can see a scooter. The scooter is a blue. The is a use with a noun that are unique. The moon, the sky, the sun, the popper, etc. The is a use before the names of river, seas, ocean, mountain, rivers, desert, and group of islands. The Amazon, the Pacific, the Alps, the Sahara, the Canaries, etc. The is a use before the country, whose names contain words like kingdom, state, or republican. The unique kingdom, the unit state, etc. The used before the name of the musical instrument, the flute, the violin, etc. The is used before nationality and name of families. The Britons, the Italians, the Jacksons, the Grahams, etc. These are used with superlative adjective. Mike is the tallest boy in our class. The use with a hotel, boat, restaurant, cinema, and theaters. The Rise Hotel, the On the Moon, the Paradise Theater. The is used when the place names contain of phrases. The State of Liberty, the Town of London. The before proper noun. The is the Stephen. We contain country, town, street, a lake. ASEAN, Germany, Madrid, of Street, Lake Michigan. The with name of mountain or island. Mount Everest, Mount Deir, Sicily, Bermuda. The before name of meal of game and sport, basketball, lunch, dinner, tennis, snowboard, volleyball, etc. In this part, you have arrived uh, what article is for each sentence. Jane has got, cat, and a or the cat. Cat is flat, Jane's cat has gold, hat is black. In the classroom, you resolve the practice. Okay. Remember to properly use a platform to complete assessment and tests. In addition, the use of the virtual library. Thank you so much.